Guess who's back? That be me. I'm back. I love you guys, and welcome to another new edition of All Andy Alfred right here on ClayFan23. I am your host, Andrew Alfred. I gotta tell you, it's been a great 2 weeks off. I mean, right now you can tell I'm a little bit under the weather, but I'm doing fine. I mean, today's a gorgeous day outside right now. Temperature gonna be in the 50s all week, including when it rains on Thursday and Friday. Speaking of this week's shows, we're going to be doing a full week of shows, including a Wednesday night, a Thursday morning show, the Kalahari Resort in Sandusky, Ohio. Yes, we're returning to that spot one final time before we begin the baseball season, close to the Cleveland area. So if you're a viewer of this show in the Cleveland area, come on down and stop by, say hello. I'll be signing some autographs. Do what you need to do. Come on down. It's a great water park. It's a great resort. It's a great hotel. You can't beat it. But let's get into what we're here for, and that's for sports. And let's start with the Columbus Blue Jackets. You know, I officially gave up on this team when we lost to Detroit 9-2, and then we got rid of head coach Hitchcock, and then when we replaced him with Claude Noel, we started to win. The Olympic break kills them every single time. By the way, congratulations to Canada. I predicted them to win the gold medal over the United States, and I've been getting a lot of heat over that on my Facebook profile. You can read some of those profiles. People saying to me, "Well, you're a traitor, blah blah blah. You can't do that. Why would you root against your own country?" And I'm gonna set it straight right here. I looked at both rosters, compared United States and Canada, predicted Canada to win. And the people here who have been commenting me, save your comments. Put them in a bag and hold them until 2014. That's what I had to say. Columbus was a loser on Saturday night, 2-1 to San Jose. Mesa got the loss. He stopped 42 of 44. Nabokov stopped 21 of 22, and the attendance was 17,562. And Andrew Murray was the only lone goal scorer for the Jackets. Now tonight, the Jackets will be taking on the LA Kings of Los Angeles. The Matthew Giron versus Jordan Quick. That will be at 10:30 on FSN Ohio. That will be a great game to watch. I mean, it's cool. It's gonna be cool to watch this game. The matchup will be Quick versus Mason, and if you're after the versus game tonight is Dallas and Washington. There's only 2 games on the schedule tonight, and that's Dallas and Washington, and Columbus and LA. And then tomorrow night, Columbus will be playing Anaheim. That's at 10:30 as well. Key games yesterday in the NHL: Detroit beating up on Chicago 5-4. Boston losing to Pittsburgh 2-1. Buffalo, Ryan Miller, the hero of Team USA, 2-1 winner in overtime over the New York Rangers. Anaheim losing to Montreal 4-3 in a shootout. And Philadelphia beating up on the Maple Leafs 3-1. In the Western Conference, this is what it looks like. I have it all chalked up right here on the Magic Clipboard. San Jose is 42-14 with 93 points. Their last 10, they're 6-4-0. Chicago is in second place, 43-17 with 91 points, 6-3-1 in their last 10. Vancouver is 40-23 and 82, 6-4 in their last 10. Phoenix is in fourth place, 39-22 with 83 points, 6-4-0 in their last 10. LA is 38-22 with 80 points, 6-3-1. That's who the Jackets are playing tonight. It's unbelievable. Colorado is in 6th place. Phoenix is Colorado Avalanche. 37-22 with 80 points, 6-4-0 in their last 10. Nashville, 35, 25-75, 5-4-1 in their last 10. They're in 7th place. Rounding out the top 8 positions, the Detroit Red Wings, 31-22, 74, 5-3-2 in their last 10 games. On the verge of a playoff berth is Calgary. Calgary is 32-24 at 73, 5-4-1 in their last 10. St. Louis is 30-26 with 69, 6-4-0. Dallas is 28-24, 68, 4-5-1. Dallas usually makes a run around this time of the year. Don't count them out yet. Anaheim is 30-27, 68, 5-4-1. Minnesota's in 13th, 31-28, 67, 4-5-1 in their last 10 games. The Columbus Blue Jackets are in 14th place, 25, 29, 61 points, 4-4-2 in their last 10 games. Edmonton has one of the worst records. They're 21-38 with 48 points. In their last 10, they're 3-7-0. It's unbelievable. The lines tonight for the Jackets will have Mason in that. The first line will consist of Vermette and Nash, Umberger, Broussard, and Voracek. On the second line, let's see. Huselius is a game-time decision tonight. On defense, pairings would be Commodore and Hayda. Commodore and number 10, Tootin would be matched up with Bethard, and it would be Jan Hayda and Mark Bethard, and Mason would be getting the start. I gotta tell you, we're doing a two-part show today. 2 parts. And it's interesting. We're doing 2 parts because we're filling in a Sunday version of the show, because we were going to do a Sunday version, but this will now be the end of part 1 of All Andy Alfred. Stick around for part 2. We're going to be talking walleye, baseball, and my reaction to this weekend's hockey history weekend in the city of Toledo. But if you're just watching part 1, I am Andrew Alfred. I hope you have an excellent day, and remember, as always, I'm pulling for you. We're all in this together, and especially the Columbus Blue Jackets. Victory is sweet when you have tasted defeat. Have a nice night, everybody, and I'll see you for part 2.